Today, I have a massive Nebraska transfer portal update for you. The Huskers have set up an official visit with a talented four-star defensive end, and then we're going to talk about a four-star wide receiver transfer that the Huskers are rumored to be involved with. So, really quick, happy New Year's Eve, massive Nebraska transfer portal update for you guys. Make sure to hit that like button. And also, we're getting so close to 10,000 subscribers. So, hey, if you're a diehard Nebraska fan and you're unsubscribed, it would help me out a lot. Please hit that subscribe button for daily Husker football content, transfer portal updates just like this, breaking news coverage, and so much more. So once again, please hit that subscribe button and let's hit 10,000 today. Thank you so much. But without further ado, let's get into it, going over this update, talking about Nebraska and the transfer portal. And I want to get things started with a transfer who has officially announced that he will be taking a visit to Nebraska this Friday. This is TJ Lindsey, former four-star defensive end recruit coming out of Auburn. Just a super naturally gifted guy, listed at 6'3", 280 pounds, coming out of high school. He was an Under Armour All-American, had every single offer you can imagine, whether that was from Alabama, Georgia, Michigan, Ohio State, Texas, Miami. Every single school you can think of, they probably offered this guy. So the offer list was very impressive, but you watch him on film coming out of IMG Academy, great block shedder, a guy who can get to the quarterback, good weight on him. He's a true 3 technique for the Huskers, and he has phenomenal upside. Now, he spent 1 year with Auburn. He redshirted, didn't really play, and has entered the transfer portal and has set up a visit for Nebraska this Friday, and also will be going to Purdue, I believe, today. So it should be noted around TJ Lindsey. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, he doesn't have any stats. He redshirted. We don't want him for that reason. You guys have to understand that Nebraska right now, they want super naturally gifted high upside players on the defensive line. We already got some guys who we think can start. And yeah, you want some more proven guys, but TJ Lindsey is just a player who is a depth piece, who has high upside, who could start next year, he could start the year after that, and does have NFL aspirations. That's what the staff wants. They just want to replace this depth with young guys with bright futures. That's what we're getting here with TJ Lindsey. Really like this guy as a recruit. You know, this is a clip I want to show you coming out of high school. This was at the Under Armour All-American game. This is a practice, and he was absolutely ripping it up in practice. And look at that little swim move. So, again, this is a guy who was great coming out of high school. Obviously, didn't play last year, but it's very clear to me that with 4 years of eligibility remaining, he has a high upside, and that's sort of the reason why Nebraska wants him. So, watch out for him. Get Purdue also in the mix. I imagine some other Power 5 schools. Want to quickly talk about a wide receiver who I've been getting a lot of questions about. This is Hardly Gilmore, the fourth, coming out of Kentucky. He just entered the transfer portal, and a lot of people are saying, or Nebraska, will they pursue him? Obviously, we know that our new receivers coach, Deion Schwartz, is from Kentucky. You know, just to talk about Hardly Gilmore really quick, this is the crown jewel of that Kentucky wide receiver core. He was their Ja'Cory Barney. You know, he was a high 4-star recruit coming out of high school. He reclassified. He went up a grade. So he was playing last year as a 17-year-old. Really good speed, really good hands, 6'1", 180 pounds. And he entered the portal. And people have been asking, is Nebraska going to land him? Now, I will say this. Dylan Raiola has played an active part in trying to peer recruit him along with Deion Schwartz ever since he entered the transfer portal. But from my understanding, Kentucky is doing whatever it takes to keep this guy in Lexington. So I'd imagine that he stays with the Wildcats, unfortunately, just because they don't really have anybody left in that receiver core. He's going to start for them next year. I'm not sure if he's going to start for us, but we're talking about a guy here that's supernaturally gifted, was a great recruit coming out of high school, reclassified up. So he was playing last year as a 17-year-old. And again, crown jewel of that Kentucky wide receiver core. They were very sad to see him go, and I think Kentucky's going to do whatever it takes to keep him. But Nebraska is a player in this process. Again, I know for a fact Dylan's peer recruiting him. I know that Deion Schwartz probably wants him here, but if we don't get him, it is what it is. I just wanted to mention that in a video that I think Kentucky's going to continue and keep him and get him back. So wanted to mention that around Hardly Gilmore, a guy that I watch out for, though. You know, if he decides not to go back to Kentucky, then Nebraska would instantly be a player there. One last guy I want to mention, Jair Brown was a player who was going to come on a visit to Nebraska. He officially committed to USCF yesterday, so unfortunately, Nebraska out of the mix there for a corner coming out of LSU. It's okay. We got a bunch more corners coming on visits very, very soon. But that's how quickly the transfer portal moves. That's why I try to report the news every single day. But Jair Brown off the table, if any of you guys were wondering. All right, guys. Huge Nebraska transfer portal update. Just wanted to talk about that visitor. I know we're going to get some more over the next couple of days. So make sure to subscribe for the latest. Again, working hard every single day to bring you guys the news, transfer portal news, everything else. So once again, please hit that subscribe button. Let's hit 10,000 subscribers today as a New Year's gift. gift. Everybody have a great New Year's Eve. Let me know how you're celebrating in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, folks, hit that like button. Go Big Red, go Matt Rhule, and see you in the next one.